John Newcombe fought for nearly 3 hours to subdue America's Jimmy Connors and win the Australian Open at Kooyong in January 1975. Credit. The age, I think for me, because I was only 7, because I hadn't seen Newcombe play before that really became an inspirational thing for me to go out and play myself, he says. Newk opens on January 14 at the Butterfly Club to coincide with the Australian Open, but the type of tennis it portrays is from a different time. The rackets were wooden, sponsorship was rare and Wimbledon had just allowed professionals to play alongside amateurs in competitions. Kalinin says the play is kind of like museum theater, really. It evokes a time that's past. It's quite nostalgic to audiences but educative too. For younger generations, it was a period when tennis was on the brink of becoming commercial, caught between traditional conservative tennis bodies and profits-focused promoters. Newcombe was one of the first to cash in on the changing industry, appearing in advertisements and hosting tennis camps as he walked the line between commodifying himself and maintaining the integrity of the game. Damien Kalinin, front, studied John Newcombe's flat forehand swing. Credit. Paul Jefferson. In 2014 at Newcombe's 70th birthday party, the historical drama bounces between past and present, traversing his naive 1960s boyhood, his rise to world number 1, his stint as Davis Cup team captain and the stroke he suffered in 2003. Flashbacks are interspersed with light-hearted reenactments of the commercials he appeared in. Newcombe is still very much alive and kicking, which adds a bit of pressure to the project, says Carol. He interviewed the tennis star early on in the project and has shown him scripts throughout the process. It is a difficult responsibility when the person's alive. You're aware in the back of your mind that this person is just in Sydney, he says. You have to be statistically spot on. Carol is a veritable encyclopedia of tennis facts, dropping names and dates as he talks. The research is endless and I find we're putting in little touches even at this late stage because we're finding another statistic or a little fact just to enrich things even more, he says. The attention to detail extends to their wardrobe. When we meet, Carol is wearing a Newcombe-branded shirt, while Kalinin is kitted out in a 70s Adidas track jacket and Newcombe-brand shorts, all original, either borrowed from friends or found on eBay. Kalinin studied Newk's courtside mannerisms closely, like his tendency to walk with his back straight and head down to block out distractions. Though he plays tennis in just a handful of scenes, he also studied techniques including Newk's flat forehand hit, where he grips the tennis racket like he's about to shake someone's hand and hits the ball front on so it goes in a straight line. It's a marked change from the top spin hits preferred by many of today's champions. Newk, the John Newcombe story is on at the Butterfly Club, CBD, January 14 to 19 and the Kingston Arts Centre, Moorabbin, February 1.